Bubbly.
Welcome to Bubbles.
Bubbly. What are we playing here?
The game is called Midway Arcade Origins. It's on the Xbox 360. It's a compilation of old arcade cabinet games. And there's, I don't know, 15, 20 different games on here. And the one we're doing today is Bubbles.
Steve gets to play it. I've never played it.
So
I'm going to hit A. Free play. Am I playing this for free?
Play it for free, man.
Okay, that's good. What?
Butthead.
Head. Oh, this is my console. Why does it say Butthead? I was like, wait a minute. Why is that on an old game saying Butthead?
Look at how happy that bubble is. Oh, gosh. We're still reeling from the delicious chips.
Alright, is this everybody's high score?
Do we have anything else to eat?
I think just the Andy Capp's cheddar fries.
Alright.
So you gotta...
What the hell is that shit in the blue bags?
So,
that's what
I guess I'm collecting all this crap.
Yeah, you gotta clean the... Oh, but you got killed by a roach.
Is this a real old game?
Yeah, it was an arcade cabinet.
Oh, so it wasn't on a console.
1982.
Works
But the
good.
idea is you gotta scrub the sink of all the germs.
I do like that it's on, like, you can use the joystick.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the D-pad is. You can't hit the spiders. It's kind of a fun, addicting game.
I enjoyed it.
You stop hitting all the stuff you shouldn't.
It's very basic. I mean, there's not...
Can you hit the little sponge things?
I think you could hit, like, the edges.
Oh, your
of them,
bubble
like
gets bigger. See?
Look how happy your bubble is.
Oh, I gotta get all the bugs, too, then.
No, you just gotta avoid the bugs. If you get, like, the broom...
The little bitty bugs?
Oh, yeah, the little bitty ones you can get.
Who has a dirty sink like this?
Your sink is filthy.
This is
But
different.
Can you imagine though, like going to like the arcade and there you go, you got a level done.
Yay!
I mean, it's kind of like back then, like everything was kind of like the shoot 'em up, you know, space games or Pac-Man. This is like a totally
This is
different.
weird. Like, man, I really want to play that bubble game where you clean a sink. That was the best thing I ever played. And honestly, I mean, if it looked like this in '82, it didn't look bad.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever ported to a console, you know, other than this particular.
My sink is clean. I never played this before.
Or probably even heard of it till today. Now, if you get like the little woman sweeping there, you can get like a little thing on your. You'll give you a broom of some sort, and then you can knock out those bugs. You can't ever knock out those razors. Those are.
Why are the razors just like floating around like that?
Because this person's really filthy and they don't ever clean their sink and they just throw like random razor edges in.
This is different.
Well, it didn't give it
This
to
might
you.
be worse than my sink.
So what now? Worse than your sink?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, what are the brushes?
You kind of like bump them, like from the top. See?
Oh, you can't hit him. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Why is there a woman sweeping?
Well, that's just extra points, and you can get. Sometimes it'll give you like a
pretty
thing
much
where you can knock the bugs out.
The big bugs are the ones that hurt you.
Yeah.
I thought the little sweeping things. Yeah.
Yeah. See that thing on there now? Now, if you hit the big bug with your edge that has that on there, it'll kill it.
Piece of shit.
So what if you hit the? Yeah, let me try. I'm just curious.
That's the one.
Yeah, you're not the announcer from WWE. That's now in AEW.
Justin Roberts.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks.
You can hit the brushes from the top, but I think the bottom it'll always kill you.
This is a weird game to play on 360.
Right?
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh God.
But you know what? Like, generally, for me, I always think of like arcades, like at either like at the arcades or like at a pizza joint, and I could see myself like waiting for a pizza, just going over and fucking around with that. Yeah, see, you hit him with that.
That is a weird concept for a game, especially in 1982. Like, you know what? I want to play the game with a sink where you clean it. There's a bubble.
Damn it!
I mean,
there's actually like a travel mug for this that I want to get. That looks really funny.
There's a travel mug made for this game?
It sure is.
Is this like a really popular game? Because I never heard of it. Is there anybody else out there in YouTube that wants to watch Bubbles?
Well, that's why we're here. We gotta find all this
Oh, he
stuff.
killed the spider. Ooh, he lost his little thingy. I never thought people would be out there playing Burger Time. I've seen a little miniature Burger Time arcade thing at Walmart. Should have bought it.
I say it's not the I thought there is a travel mug somewhere, but as soon as it loads there, see, there's a coffee mug.
Nobody would understand.
But I don't, there's like probably the best. It's kind of cool looking now.
Yeah, it is.
There's the travel mug. I knew there was one. So, you know what question I'm going to ask, Steve.
Is there anybody else out there playing Bubbles right now?
Oh, you can't touch the drain. Okay.
Well, I mean, this is not a console game other than being on this system. I mean, there was arcade cabinets for this.
You can, like...
I want to see an arcade cabinet. I'm going to look it up. I wonder if 1UP Arcade's going to remake Bubbles.
You're right, though. It is kind of like addictive gameplay, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game.
Now,
There's not much you can say. I mean, it's an old arcade game.
And it's different. They went in a different direction than anybody else did. I mean, I don't know who was sitting around like, you know what? Let's make a game about,
I assume razors are bad. Fuck, I didn't mean to.
I assume razors are bad. Runs into the razor.
There it is, the Bubbles arcade machine.
That's cool.
It exists.
Son of a bitch.
There's the sink on there. It's interesting. They got a couple different variations of it. Oh, it's Bubble Bobble. Never mind.
See, everybody knows what Bubble Bobble is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about when you said we're going to play a Bubbles game. This is not what I had in mind.
I'm surprised we haven't played Bubble Bobble yet.
We'll get around to it. I mean, we always just sit around and just like, we can think of like 50 game ideas just in like a second.
It's got the little character on there.
Here's what Elizabeth made for her.
That's cool.
Which I actually think is one of her better pieces on
Yeah,
here.
that's really good. Bubbles.
I think I finally recovered now from the delicious chips
They were delicious.
extravaganza.
Delicious.
I love the face on your character.
Makes me think of that fucking clown face from oh fuck, what the hell is that damn game called? Fuck, Bomberman.
You're right.
What the fuck are those things?
You can collect, I think it's like mold or fungus or something. They kind of look like clubs from like playing cards. But... Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ah!
I thought the idea was we're going to give that to Zach. I fell for
I
it.
was just gonna give it to whoever was gonna take it.
I fell for it.
And I started being surprised internally when you took it and were about to open it. And like, well, this is what's about to happen. So, yeah.
You told me about it. I didn't even remember.
I don't think I ever showed you it. I just told you that I had it. Yeah. And this isn't like, this is like every, like, real old arcade game. There's no, like, beating this game. You just play as long as you can. It doesn't change a great deal. Just kind of a point thing.
Oh, fuck me.
You got lucky that you got the last thing there.
Fuck! It's slippery controls, and I don't like slippery controls.
Well, you're in a sink. What the fuck do you think it's gonna be? This is like a really big sink, though. Look at how big this is.
Well, I mean, you're a little bubble, though.
I mean, I guess that's true. You're so happy to be a bubble, though. You went
Now
down the
there's
drain.
one more bug.
How many bugs come out of the drain like that? That's not good.
Oh, you just bumped the. Did you just throw the?
Yeah, you can do that.
They gave you a big reward for that too. You are a Bubbles pro, is that?
I always wanted to be a Bubbles pro.
Even though you died within like seconds. Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton to say about this really, other than what we've said, but it's kind of I like it. I think it's kind of fun.
I never played it.
You got to take it for what it is, you know.
Apparently, it's an arcade classic.
That even as much of a game enthusiast as you hadn't ever heard of until.
I have to see if I can buy the arcade cabinet now.
I gotta admit, it looks cool. Look at how happy you are. You're just a happy Bubble.
Oh wow, I'm really happy. Oh boy. I'm just gonna let everything fall back in.
Good enough.
I didn't know those things actually go back towards the drain.
I don't know if they like always do, or if it's just kind of they have a set cycle really. Or I'm always busy controlling my own character. Once you get going, it's not too hard. But if the bubble is too small. That was weird. I don't know what happened there.
Bubble's too small.
I guess you weren't happy enough.
You need to be a happy Bubble, damn it!
I guess you have to have. You can't win unless you got a smile on your face or something. It sounds kind of funny to say, but.
Damn it!
You got the right edge of it.
Fuck!
Yeah, let's go right for
I
the
just
drain.
went straight down.
Bubble committed suicide.
Yeah, it did not say you were a Bubbles pro that time.
Well, that's probably a good place to get off of here now.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was Bubbles from 1982.
I think it's fine for what it is.
Playing it on 360.
Yeah, that's probably what ruins it. If it was in an arcade cabinet, it would be like, oh my god, this is great.
This is the greatest thing
This
I
is
ever
fun.
played.
I like playing.
This is Bubbles. Be careful around the drain. Bubbles grow as you clean up these points. Crumb, ants, greasy.
Problem is, like, how do you make a game like that sound like badass?
Sponge crush.
Like, how do you gonna get all these young kids to want to play Bubbles?
Brush.
Is it? Oh, bruh. Did I say crush?
You said crush.
Orange crush, baby. Sponge. And those are the
those are
roaches.
roaches. Okay.
Yeah. Be careful around the drain.
Cool.
Well, anyway, that's Bubbles from the old arcade
The
port.
first one we've ever done in a long time.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bubbles, no troubles.